Anthony. And for those of you who are new to the show, the Let's Talk program was established back in 2007. It's produced by Louisiana Democracy Project, a nonprofit social justice organization dedicated to the people and the best interests of the community at large. We were established back in 1998. Time flies. And we still are going strong. We'll be having our 28th year as servants of the people. And as far as the Let's Talk program is concerned, on today we have in the studio live Miss Carla D. Lewis. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning. I'm glad to be here.
Oh, it's so good to have you come up close. And we're going to let folks know a little bit about you. You're a mass comm major?
Uh, Graduate, yes, of Southern University, the Southern University. And I am thinking of the fact that, well, I'll say a Lewis legacy at Southern University.
Oh, wait,
Because,
wait, wait, wait. Woo!
yes, it's because I am the youngest of 11, and all 11 of us attended Southern University.
My goodness, your parents must be
So
just absolute. I don't know how they got 11 kids to go to school.
exactly. Someone said, "Oh, your daddy must have been rich." I said, "No, he dug ditches. He did whatever he had to do to
Hmm.
support his children." You know,
Yeah.
but
Now, what
attended,
part of town you grew up in? Because this
in
is
Easy Town.
easy town
Yes, Easy Town.
all around.
Right. As a matter of fact, of the 11 of us, the first three graduates were of St. Francis Xavier, and
Okay.
then the remaining eight graduated from the capital senior
All
high.
right.
Yes, and as
Now,
I
is
said,
St. Francis Xavier your church?
no, actually, I am a member of St. Paul's on Gusyoung Avenue.
Oh,
I've been there
yeah.
since the doors
Look,
opened.
now look, we got a bag back in history.
Okay.
I can go back far enough to my dad and I used to go to the movies
Okay.
at what later became St. Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie tickets for an adult was 25 cents.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
And for a child, at sometimes it was free, and then it was 10 cents
Hmm.
at other times. So I love to talk about. In fact, I think if it hasn't gone down, I have a YouTube page called Capitol Theater. When I like a movie,
Uh-huh.
I save it.
Oh gosh.
All right.
As a matter of fact, in the sacristy at St. Paul's, in the old church anyway, there
Hmm.
was a picture of the Capitol Theater, and I think that
Really?
it was the movie that was being shown was Tarzan.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Yes, but
I didn't
that was
ever
in the
see
old
that
church. Yeah, that
Well,
was in the old church, but we have since built a new church.
uh-huh.
Um,
You know what? I did not know that until Miss Lois. Um, sh- wait a minute. I got to think of what her last name actually is. I always called her Miss Ashford, but Miss Lois, invited me to a program there that was one of the original Ballingers.
oh,
Um,
okay.
was They had a program and honored the nun who had previously been known as a Ballinger.
Mm-hmm.
They owned the Cornmeyer stores.
Exactly, the Ballingers. And now, as a matter of fact, our garden at the new church is dedicated to the sisters Kathleen Ballinger and
Yeah.
Barbara Ballinger. Yeah, Barbara
Yes.
Ballinger was the Caritas worker. Well, she
Yeah.
was among many of others,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Caritas
But it's
workers at
real
St. Paul's.
dedicated, and even by the time I came around, I think she was actually over the summer program when John F. Kennedy was in
Exactly.
office,
Mhm.
and so she was real active in the community. And my dad worked for Cormeyers as an appliance mechanic for, in
Okay.
fact, he retired from there. Anyway, we digress.
Yes.
And
Okay.
uh, but a former Miss Capital, whom we call Bubbles,
Yes. Okay.
I belonged over there, and I went to her services, her final services, and
Yes.
the priest was saying that she came up to him and said, "Hello, I am Bubbles." You know, he
Yes,
had
Father, that was Father Jason. He was talking about Veronica Tubbs
Veronica
too. Yeah, Bubbles,
Williams.
though everyone knew it as Bubbles.
Yeah,
And what he said is that at first he was afraid of her, but as he talked to
really.
her,
Hmm.
he felt so comfortable because she was such a lovely, approachable person.
She
You
really
know.
was. She really
Yes.
was. And what
Yes.
most people don't know is, I only had one fight in high school, and it was with Bubbles.
Oh gosh.
And years, later, she was like, I don't even know what we was fighting about.
But
About.
it made you friends, right?
Well, we just became friends because we
Okay.
had PE at the same time.
Hmm.
And I don't know what I did. Something I did that got on her nerves that day. And, you know, I was always the mouth, so whatever it was that I did, she said something. And I said, she had bad breath. She knocked me over.
Oh gosh.
Anyway.
Okay, yes, I know there's so much history.
Yes, yes, I tell it all.
Mhm.
But
Yes.
go on and tell us a little bit about your journey in media.
Okay. Um, I have first became interested in radio broadcasting
Hmm.
media. In when I was working on my master's degree
Hmm.
from Southern University, it
Okay.
was an independent study class, and
Mm.
Dr. Wiggins. I don't know if you
Okay.
know him,
But
but yeah, okay,
yes.
of course, we get
In
to know
fact,
Dr.
later
Wiggins.
on, we became relatives. His son married one of my cousins.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
okay. But in this independent study class,
Hmm.
I asked if I could, go to the radio station and just offered to do job bank announcements, is what I
Okay.
called them,
Hmm.
where I would discuss job availability.
Hmm.
And I loved it so very much, that I continued. I'm a lector at the cathedral downtown and
Okay.
at my home church,
Now
St.
tell them
Paul's.
what a
Mhm.
lector
Oh,
is.
okay. A reader of scriptures
Okay.
from either, well, first of all, from the first reading is usually from the Old Testament,
Hmm.
and then the second one. And that is what Father uses to deliver his homily. He will
Okay.
refer to those readings, and the
Hmm.
pertinence of that, how it relates to, that now. But yes,
Okay.
I am a lector.
Okay.
At the cathedral and at
And
St. Paul's.
you
I've
can,
been doing that
for
for
years.
years. Yes, okay. I can't even trace all the way back to, I think, 2003, maybe. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it's been
Well,
quite a while.
I went to St. Francis Xavier,
Okay,
and what was junior high.
okay.
By the time I came, they had torn down the high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I never got a chance to see it. My cousin, Deborah Lewis, who became Deborah Pennywell, went to St. Francis Xavier. And when my mom came to Capital Junior, I had for 6 years, I just knew I was going to Capital Junior. When she came, she said, "We can't go to the same school." So they ended up, uh, me going to um, St. Francis Xavier was one of the highlights actually of my life. Now, you were the reader
Yes.
and you still are? Or
And
no?
I still am, yes. And
Okay.
as a matter of fact, we were talking about the Ballingers.
Yeah.
There is a member at the cathedral
Hmm.
who is married into the Ballinger family, and they
Okay.
often come as a family
Okay.
to St. Paul's,
All
to
right.
yeah, for
I did
Mass
not
there.
realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the telephone number for one of the lady. And I did a picture. I'm gonna post that for my Facebook folk, that I got a chance to see um, Ms. Ballinger, who I had not seen since I was a teenager.
Yes.
So we took a picture together, and
Yes.
she's a little
Oh,
lady.
yes, definitely. I have a picture. As a matter of fact, I was looking at it because she was honored recently. Like I
Okay.
said, when we established the garden for the Ballinger sisters, Miss Barbara Ballinger was there. And, the first thing I thought of is how she used to sing, we would sing,
Hmm.
Kumbaya, my Lord.
Yeah.
And it's an African American, an old African American. It means come by here, my Lord. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Well, you telling your age,
Oh, okay.
because they rarely sing it anymore. But that was
Yes.
I think what it wasn't Nigerian. It was Swahili.
Yes, okay. African
Swahili, and
American song.
it was a national hit. Uh, and they had several verses. Someone's
Mm-hmm.
praying, Lord, come
Yeah,
by
someone
here.
needs you, Lord, come by here. Yes, of
Yeah,
course, yes.
yeah. I gotta find
Okay, so yeah,
a
those are my roots.
yeah. 11 kids. You do independent study,
At
and
at WXOK, yes, I
okay.
did that. At the radio station, I would get
Hmm.
the information from Department of Labor. I was a state
Oh.
employee, a retired state employee, and I
Hmm.
have worked at many agencies. And
Hmm.
it just so happened that this particular agency, where it was, they had available jobs, and
Uh-huh.
I would just in my independent study work the board and announce the availability of the job,
Okay.
and that they needed to go to the Woodell office, I think it was at that time, yeah,
Hmm.
to apply for that
Yeah, and
position.
how long it would be open or whatever,
Yes,
or
and
what the
yeah, the different
requirements were.
specifications of
Hmm.
the job, and
You don't
the
do that no more,
requirements.
huh?
No,
This
well,
might be.
I recently saw though on one of the local TV stations that they were
Hmm.
talking about, job availability, and I said,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, job bank announcements."
Yes, you
Yes,
mothered that into the media.
exactly,
Who
exactly.
knew?
Yes. Now, this particular Ballinger that I was, the person who married into the Ballinger family,
Uh-huh.
Jacques was one of my vocal coaches because I continued, like I
Wait,
said,
you
in
sing?
no, actually, it was for voiceover, for
Oh, okay.
voiceovers,
All
yes.
right.
But I, as a result of that, became a member of the NOLA Voice Talent Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the voice of Ma Bailey in the Zoom production of It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and
Celebrity in the
yes,
house.
I had a couple of other minor roles,
Did you
and
enjoy
I
that?
really did. As
Mm-hmm.
a matter of fact, I remember, saying to the coach that it was the best thing that happened about that year.
Mm. Oh,
That I
challenging.
loved, yes.
Okay. So now what are you doing these days?
Actually, I am retired
Okay.
state employee, but I
Now when you
returned to,
retired, oh, you retired and came
and
back.
went back. Yes, but it's only part time.
Yeah, that's what they say.
No, no.
That's what
It
they say.
truly is.
Only part time. I'm just doing a few hours, and next
Uh-huh.
thing you know, they're there all day.
Okay.
But in your case, um, what did you go back to? What department?
It's at what was previously called Department of Labor, but it was after that Louisiana Workforce Commission. Now it's Louisiana Works, and
Louisiana Works.
yes,
Okay.
it is I am in the Department of Equal Opportunity and Compliance Division, and it's just
Does
to
that still exist? Oh, you part time
yes,
though. What?
yes,
Oh,
yes.
tell us, we won't tell.
No. Yes, it
I
does.
mean,
Of course,
for
with changes.
compliance, for equal opportunity, that is if
Well, yes, it's
someone
still law.
is very qualified, but they're in a wheelchair, so or we
Yeah.
radio, so she's nodding her head.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I mean, it's equal opportunity is still law, and
Okay.
so yes, there is that office there.
Hmm.
But what we do largely is monitor the community action agencies to ensure that they are complying with those rules and regulations.
What are community action agencies? What do you mean?
Well, here in Baton Rouge, the Leo Butler Center, the
Okay.
Jewel Newman Center.
Okay.
Oh gosh, what
I
is the
got you.
the
The
R.
North
Kelly?
Baton Rouge.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. But there are, well, I think 42
Oh,
statewide
okay.
community action agencies.
Uh-huh. And so I'm of a more interesting age, so I'm always watching really to see whether or not my age group is and older is excluded from activities, so to speak.
Well,
Is that what you guys covered? No?
somewhat, yes,
Tell us.
but the well, actually, this is a compliance with the state of Louisiana with those.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's actually an EEOC office. They
Mhm.
were headquartered in New Orleans prior to COVID that handles, the, well, I'll say protected classes.
Okay.
Those are who you would need to.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
those people over 65 are in that number, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. See, I'm trying not to put out any misinformation out there. I don't want to have the gray hairs marching in the street talking about Stephanie said.
Yes.
But it is a pleasure to have you here live in the studio. And what are what are your hopes for the future now that you're semi-retired?
Retired, yes. Well, I have aspirations, as I said, in voiceover
Hmm.
acting. I mean, and I would love, to engage in audiobooks, produce
Okay.
audiobooks. And I do believe, I have been told from various facilities, I worked as a facilitator. I did narratives
Oh,
for, well,
for
various
workshops
agencies and
and
yeah, workshops and everything.
hmm.
So I would like to pursue I'm interested in voiceovers.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
anything
And
like
this
that.
is um no, you said voiceovers, so that's um film that has that you would
That
be describing or somehow um, facilitating the message that they are getting over visually.
correct,
Okay.
correct.
And
That'd
this
be
is
great.
not reading people's books.
Oh no, no, not particularly. However, I do read a lot. I'm
No,
sorry, I
no,
just
I
wanted to
meant
say.
audio books.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
That's a
Definitely.
different
Well, all
genre.
of that is voiceovers. I'll say
Okay,
it
it
like
is.
that.
Okay.
Yes. Voice. But what you're talking about with the description of, say, a product, or
Hmm.
that's more voiceover acting.
Yeah.
But voiceover reading books,
Hmm.
documentaries, etc. That's really not acting.
Okay.
But to relay the information in a manner that is agreeable
So
to.
you're building your portfolio right now.
Exactly.
And of course, if we can facilitate that here at WSUB 106.1 FM, we certainly have open arms to have you into the family.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And we got to hear about how in the world you survived in a family of 11 siblings.
Well, I
Well,
learned.
10, huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
10
all
said
right.
five boys, five brothers, five sisters. There was 11 of us.
Wow.
And all I
Woo!
say is that
One house.
one house,
In
I learned to
easy
play
town.
well with
So it
others.
wasn't no mansion. You get along well with others.
Yes, yeah, and
You
I
easy
started at an
going.
early age. I had to,
Yeah.
find
Which
out.
one
Yeah.
are you? Where are you in the list?
Oh, I'm number 11.
You the
I
last.
am the
Last day
last
you
one.
say the last button on Job's coat.
Exactly. I once said that I was the baby, and somebody said, "Baby, what?" I said, "You're right. I'm the youngest."
I was
I
a
am the
mean
youngest.
individual, that
Yes.
sister.
Yes.
Well, we are looking forward to finding out more about that
Okay.
alone. because sometimes in a household, when it's just two kids,
Mhm.
they are just at each other's throats. He looking at me, she touching me.
Mhm. I
He
remember.
ate my whatever it was.
Exactly.
He drank the last of the Kool-Aid. Do kids still drink Kool-Aid?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And as we leave the air, I just want to ask this question for
Mhm.
all my listeners. I woke up the other morning with this on my mind. Do they still make Delaware punch?
I would love to have. I think the last time I did because my mom really liked Delaware Punch,
uh,
but I don't know if that non-carbonated drink is still available. But I loved it.
if you all know, and let me say for you all who don't know, I found out about 20 years ago that Delaware Punch is not made in Delaware. They don't know nothing about it.
Delaware.
Miss Delaware told me because I met her and I thought I was gonna be, we love your punch, and she
Mhm.
was like, what? I had never heard of Delaware Punch. Till next time, we want to encourage you to make all your conversations useful and be blessed. All right, my friends, please like, share, and comment. Till next time, bye bye. Oh, for you all that was wondering, why didn't she let us see Miss Carla Lewis? Well, she's a little camera shy. She's a radio person and voiceover person, not social media butterfly. So you'll just have to wonder, what does she look like? I can tell you she's a cutie pie. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
All right, some of my Facebook folks, I see y'all been acting ugly. No, 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 no. You're supposed to be nice. Don't just be making signs and stuff. You're going to make me mad and talk about you. All right? Bye bye.